Hello everyone and welcome to the crypto session brief. We're on Monday the 4th of April 2022. So a relatively quiet weekend for cryptos across the board, mainly no real movement. As you can see, Bitcoin now trading basically at the same price that we were at this point on Friday during the brief. So same upside and downside levels for today. Of course, looming overhead, we continue to have that 200-day moving average. And that proved quite tricky last week. So sellers certainly there, bit of profit taking as well as a nice target. They'll be looking to get through that this week, but more importantly, they'll be looking to hold on to this 45,465 area, this double top from, I think it was March and Feb. Yeah, March and Feb. So they'll be looking to hold on to that. And over the weekend they did last week, the weekly low was literally at that level. So that remains the key level for the session ahead, but also for the week. Pretty thin trading range so far today, as you can see. Not too much going on in the way of a volume or movement. Maybe it'll pick up a bit when the US comes online shortly, but a break below this level and we can see a sharp move down into, I believe that was my 50-day moving average. So I'll be targeting the 50-day should we get a strong enough break and close below around the 45,000 area. Ethereum heading a little bit higher than Bitcoin in recent times. As you can see over the weekend, did actually manage to have a mini rally of its own compared to Bitcoin, which was completely flat. So there is a bit of a divergence at the moment between the two, with Ethereum certainly a bit stronger. And a move into 3630 shouldn't be ruled out, especially if they continue to hold on to the 34 handle. A daily close below the 34, like on Bitcoin when I said below 45, would signify a pullback, probably down to retest that low from, I believe that was on Friday, around 32.62. And below there, if that was to get taken out, we'll be moving down initially into 3200 and then down into the 3000 round number handle. Litecoin at 125, as you can see, relatively flat over the weekend as well, pretty much trading at where we were on Friday's close. In fact, the exact point. Downside, if we take out that weekend low, then we can see a move down into 120, which was last week's low, just below there. And a move back below there, and you're talking back beneath the trend line, as you can see here. So back beneath that trend line could signify the start of another leg down and a potential big higher low a big lower high that's just been posted in here at 135. As you can see, this overall trend had quite a few swing highs, lower highs, however you wish to call them. And if this 120 doesn't hold, it could be a case of retesting that most recent low down near 105 and below that, below the 100 handle. Wrapping things up with Ripple before we take a quick look at any major news which has been released today. We can see Ripple at 0.8195 currently. Again, relatively flat weekend, not too much going on. Friday, interesting day on Ripple. Quite a lot of selling there. Basically, we took out the low of the inside bar and the previous daily bar, and then momentum suddenly switched to the downside. We broke out to the downside as well of the ascending trend line. I mentioned if we break below there, it could be the start of a move down into 78 cents. We reached our 78 cents handle, saw a significant bounce there and managed to close just above the 80 cents handle. So some key levels actually playing out there within Friday's trading. Where are we at for the rest of today? Well, it's basically a case of potentially moving back down into 78 cents if we can't hold the weekend low, or it's a case of moving up into 85 cents and then trying to regain the trend back into 90 cents, because this is a potential big double top which is in play. I mean, you could already argue it has been, because we've seen a rejection off that level, off the 90 cents, and we did see a move down from 90 into 78, so already a 12-cent move there. But a continued move lower could be on the cards, especially if we go for a retest of that. And then it could be a case of breaking lower into 75 cents. And then from there, we'll be looking at the 70 cents round number handle. That's markets from a technical perspective. To be honest, there's not too much more news to filter through to yourself that's worth really bringing up as just a few headlines to bring your way that have come across my desk. Firstly, that Tesla crypto tokens have risen as Shanghai's shutdown is discounted. There's some analysts report suggesting that the Bitcoin's breakout is making proponents wary of another fake out. That's basically what we were just mentioning there. I'm seeing here a 30-year-old crypto billionaire wants to give his fortune away, so you can read more about that on Bloomberg. But that's pretty much it. Then nothing else that's worth bringing up at this stage. If there is, of course, we'll be inside the X chat room in the crypto chat, and I'll post any updates in there. For now, I'll leave it there. All the best with your crypto trading. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.